Hello friends, welcome back to the second video on working with the data pipelines on Google Cloud as a codeless data engineering. In my previous video, basically I had shown you how we can create the Cloud SQL instance on GCP and then how we can whitelist the IP address so that we can be able to access it from any of the client. And I have talked about how we can connect this is from the Visual Studio. So if you have not seen that video, you can just follow the video. Next step, we will continue to the what actually the cloud data stream is and how it is helpful in creating in transferring the data from the cloud SQL to the cloud storage. So before starting with that, if you are not subscribed my channel, please subscribe to the channel so that you can be able to get the more videos related to this one. Okay, so let's quickly start it and I can be able to show you that I am able to successfully connect my data from the VS Code. So this is the IP address, and if you see I have given the IP address, root, then port will be by default it will be coming, and the password which we have created at the time of creating the database. Okay, and if you click on connect, it will show you the message that the connection is successful, and you can see these are the by default databases which is available at the Google Cloud Console. Now next step, we have to go for the data stream, as you can see over here. So let's quickly open the console page, and here we will look into this data stream. Okay, so if you type data stream, you can be able to see this option and what actually the data stream is and how it is going to behave. To see the basic information about that data stream, you can be able to see the information over here. Or if you want to go for the more information, then you can search the Google, you will be able to get the more data. And here you can see it is also one of the managed service from the Google Cloud. So it is asking us to enable it. Before enabling, or meanwhile, I will click on enable and I can be able to give you the overview on this data stream. So this data stream is a serverless and easy to use change data capture. What actually it means? It simply means that whenever there is change in the state of the database, it will capture the information related to that. Okay, and provide to the next level. So let's open it and okay, so the API is enabled now, and now we can see this is the data stream. And here currently we are not having any kind of the streams available. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are going to create one stream which will be helpful for transferring the data from the cloud SQL to the cloud storage. Okay, so what we can do to create the stream? To create the stream, we had to follow certain steps, okay, that I'll be showing you now, and you can try it. And if you have any kind of the issues while creating this stream, uh, you can just let me know, okay? Put the comments on the videos. I'll be helpful to you, okay? So to create the data stream, first we need to click on this create stream, okay? Once you click on this create stream, it will ask you the information regarding this one. What are the different parameters you want to just provide for this stream? See, these are the different configurations which we need to provide. We'll start with get started, and here it is asking the name. So the name we can be able to give the basic name. So in earlier sections, we had created the database that is known as the database one. So I'll be writing like this one, database one to cloud storage, because we are going to create the stream for the same work. So I have given the name as the database one to cloud storage. Now here stream ID will be by default coming. Next step, you have to just go for this region. So I will be mostly using all the times the Asia South 2. always you can choose the region which is nearest to you. Okay. Now it is asking us what is the source type and what is the destination type. So in my case, source type is the MySQL. Destination will be either it can be Google Cloud or BigQuery. So we are making use of the cloud storage. So we will choose this one. Now encryption, we will not bother anything about this encryption type. We will leave this as it is. Now it is asking us for the labels. Again, this is the optional. If you want, you can be able to add it. Otherwise, you can leave it. So for my whole data pipeline concept, the labels will be known as cost center, and the value for this one will be data engineering. Okay. Then it is asking before you continue, review the prerequisite. What actually it is. So it is nothing but the source and destination configuration. Here you can see the MySQL source. It is asking, so we will open this one. Once we open this one, it is having this drop down which will be showing asking us source MySQL type. So which type of the MySQL we are going to use? So here we have making use of the cloud SQL for MySQL. We will select this one. Now you can read all the information and click on continue. Once you click on this continue button, you can be able to click on this next prerequisite and then you can close it. So MySQL we have configured. Now we need to configure with the cloud storage destination. So click on this one. Here, nothing we have to do. So we will simply close it. Now we can go to the step number 2. So we will continue. Now here it is asking source connection profile, right? So it is not able to allow us to edit it. Okay. We will leave this as it is. Now it is asking us the define connection setting. So connection setting, you have to give the name. Okay. So you can give any particular proper name. So I'm giving the name as the database one con. That is for the connection. Next step, it is asking the connection ID. We will leave this, whatever it has chosen. Then the stream region, it's the correct region. Now it is asking me connection details, means from which connection, which host it has to copy the data. So from where we can get this host IP? So we can get this host IP from the MySQL instance what we had created. Okay. So we'll open that MySQL instance and we'll copy that. Okay. So you can be able to see that this is the MySQL instance, right? So click on this database one, and from here we will be basically getting the IP address. That is the host where the MySQL is running. So we will copy this one and we'll provide over here in the host IP. Okay. And port will be by default, root will be my user, and you need to give the password which you have given while creating it. Again, it is asking us to provide the labels. So you want to create the labels. You can simply give your label details. Okay. Then click on continue. Encryption type will leave as it is. No need to change anything. Click on continue. And here it is asking the define connectivity methods. So for this one, we have the connectivity method we need to choose. And for this one, IP allow listing, port forward SSH tunnel, private connectivity, we will choose for this IP allow listing. Okay. Once you click on this one, it will generate a list of the IP addresses, which will be helpful for you to connect with the stream to the database. You can see these are the available IP addresses. Okay. So no need to just provide all the IP addresses, but you can copy it and put it somewhere, okay, for your references. If you don't want to just take this one, you can simply copy all. And what you have to do with this IP, where you are going to provide this IP. So this IP, again, you need to come to this database, and here you can see the connections. We need to go to the add network section where we had provided last time the whitelisting. Okay, so we'll go to choose that option again where it went. So you can click on this edit, the database edit section, and we need to go to the down where it was asking us the connections, right? So the data connections was into this public allowing, and here you can see this add network. So you can click on this one, okay, and give any name. So I'm giving the name as the data stream, okay, and it will ask you the network. So you can just copy this IP addresses what you have copied, and it will not require all the IP addresses. It will require a single IP that will be enough. So I'll delete the rest of the things. Only I have given the first IP. Okay. So this 219, I just provided over here. Click on done. Okay. Once you click on this, it can be shown over here. And now what you have to do, you have to click on save. Once you click on save, we are done with this step. Now we will return back again and we'll click on this continue. Now in this continue, we can get this option run test. We will run this test to see whether all the test is successfully or not. So we'll wait for a few seconds to get the update information. You can see it is saying test is passed. So what the configurations we have given, it is fine. Okay. Now there is option called create and continue. We will click on this one, and it will redirect to the next step, that is the configure sources. So here you can see what sources which we are going to select. So a specific schema and table or all tables of the schema. So we will choose this specific schema and tables. Now here we are not able to see any kind of the data available to this database, right? So to update the data into this one, what we are going to do, we have one data that is known as world X database. Okay. And if you search it into the search bar, you will get this information, and you need to just come to this Oracle website, and this is the website from where you can be able to get this data. Click on this worldxdb.zip, download it, and once you download this data, keep it, okay, keep anyway. Now we'll go to this folder, and here you can see this worldx SQL script. Okay, this one we need to upload it. So where we can upload? So we can upload into the MySQL database what we have created. So how to upload? So we can go to this VS Code, and here we can right click on this IP address, and you can see this option import SQL. Click on this one, and it will ask you the SQL file. So where is our SQL file? So this is our worldx SQL file. If you are not able to get this SQL file directly, then you can just go to the downloaded location, as it is a zip file. So you can just copy and paste it somewhere outside, and then you can select the same. Click on SQL to import. Once you see this import is just started and it is successful now. We will refresh this one, and you can see the database worldx is imported over here, and these are the tables which is having city, country information, and country language as the table. The same thing you can be able to verify it from your cloud console as well. So you can come to this MySQL, okay, click on this databases, and you can see that you are having this worldx database, that whatever you have just imported it. Now the same thing we need to modify it. Okay, so how we can be able to get this one? We need to just reload the page so that we can be able to get the data. Now you can see we are getting this information about the database World. So we will select this one, and here it is asking us the information, right? This is the future tables which will be presented over here with the city, country, country info, and language. Okay. Select object to exclude. If you want to exclude any of the object, you can give the names over here. But in my case, I will be not excluding anything. I will simply click on this continue. Okay. Now here it is asking the connection profile name, and that will be for your defining the destination. So what the profile name we have to give? We have to give the profile name. What profile name we can give? We can give the profile name as cloud storage. Okay, we can give the name as the cloud storage, and as it is the connection, so I'll be naming this as the cloud storage con. Okay, once we will provide this cloud storage con as the name, now you can see the profile ID is also getting updated over here, and it is asking us the bucket name where we are going to store the data. Okay, so we need to provide the bucket name. Okay, so how and which bucket we need to provide? So if we click on this browse here, you cannot be able to find any kind of the bucket available. So either you can create the bucket from here, or you can go to the bucket searching from the main search bar, and you can be able to create it. I'll create from here only. Okay, so it is asking the bucket name. I'll be giving the name as the DataEdge SRC bucket. Okay, labels is optional, but still I will be trying to add the labels, cost center, and the value data engineering, continue, and I will choose the region, and region will be the South Asia 2, South Asia 2, click on continue. Storage type, I will be making use of the standard only. I will not change anything. Then click on continue, and here it is the fine grained or the uniform access control. I'll change to this fine grain now. Click on continue, and for this data recovery and protections, I will leave as it is. Okay, if you want to see the encryption type, you can be able to see it from here, or you can click on this red button. Here you will see these options, so you need to confirm this one. Within few seconds only, one bucket will get created. Okay, and you can see my bucket, the data is so src is selected, and you can see there is no object found, so we'll not worry on that part now. We will select that one, and my bucket is selected now. Data is src, connection profile path prefix. So from this bucket, what we want to prefix? Okay, so what we want to prefix, so the prefix I can be able to give the name as the world xdb only. Okay, and the prefix, as you can see, it must be started with the forward slash, so you can give the name. Okay, and now it will again ask you the labels, so you can create the give the labels, or you want to continue, then you can click on create and continue. Then it will ask you the configure destination and review and create. So a stream path, it is asking, so what could be the stream path that we need to give it? Okay, and then we need to provide the format as well. So a stream prefix will be world underscore x, world underscore x. Okay, and the prefix will be this one. Format will be either Abro or JSON. I'll leave this as the Abro only. Click on continue. And this is the overall summary about my data stream. Okay. And we got the option to run validate. We will validate. And you can see the connectivity to the MySQL database is validated. Everything is getting validated successfully. Now here you can see these two options, create and start, similar options, and one batch. So we are more interested in the first two options. Now which one we have to select? As we are not completed to the rest of the processes, we are simply creating the stream only. So we will choose the option create only. We will not click on create and start. We will start this stream when we have the data pipeline created. Okay, so we'll click on this create only. Now, if you click on create, within few seconds, you can be able to see the option database 1 to cloud storage successfully created, but it will be not into the started state. Okay, so that we will validate. You can see the options over here as the black icon. It means it is not running and it is asking you the options start, pause, delete, everything. Okay, so we'll leave as it is. Okay, we'll click on this stream to see our stream what we had just created, and this is the stream which we had created where the source is the MySQL and destination in the cloud storage. This is the names and other things. Here is the option to start and delete, and it is status is not started. So we'll start this stream once we develop our cloud storage and rest of the services of this data pipeline. Okay. So till now, if you have any doubt, just put the comment over there. And if not, just look for the next video where I'll be just creating the next step. Okay. Thank you.